Hello everybody, Mitzi Cruz here, host of Lincoln Live. Thank you all for joining us live this week at 10 a.m. As you can see, we're here live at the old Beermann's building. This is Double Barrel Smokehouse now, and so we have the owners of Double Barrel here, Linday and Montey, Lokey, sorry.
It's okay.
And so thank you guys for joining us live today.
Yeah, thank you for asking us to do this. We're really honored to be part of your show.
To be honest, I've been trying so hard to get you guys for the last few weeks, and I know it's been insane with the grand opening and just moving over into the new building. But I'm very excited to have you guys, and I know everybody was really excited to see this interview. So, can you start off by telling us a little bit about yourselves?
Sure. So we are Lincoln residents. For those of you who don't know, Montey and I moved here in 2014 with our 5 children. And we fell in love with Lincoln. We're both from small towns. Montey from Conroe, Texas. Me from up north in a town called Weaverville. We loved the ambiance of Lincoln. And Montey was just walking downtown one day and stumbled across the old Lincoln Blvd feed building with a for rent sign. And he's always had the dream of owning a restaurant. We moved here in January 14, March of 2014 we had keys, June of 14 we opened up the first restaurant, and the rest is history. And now, thanks to the community support, we've been able to evolve and move into this wonderful building that's 5 times the space size because we've been so accepted by the community. It's allowed us to expand, and we're very, very grateful for that.
Wow, that is amazing. That is such a great story. I know it's tough, especially with the restaurant business. It's tough to get going, but Lincoln, I feel, is such a great environment for people who want to build a business here and just, really supportive people. So that's wonderful. And I know you guys have been a big part of the community. Can you tell us, so this building specifically, Beermann's, obviously, it's an older building. It's got a lot of history. Do you know what year the building was built? I don't recall.
1864.
1864, wow. So I know there was another restaurant here before, but you guys came in and you put your own spin on it, and it looks amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, we've definitely wanted to keep the nostalgia of the building. It is very historic. We have a lot of the original pictures still in here. We really did not want to take away from the belovement that the community feels for this old building. We have put our flair in here, and we've done some upgrades. We've brightened it up. That's one of the compliments that we get, is it's much brighter now. It's not as dark. We are definitely excited. We're getting the brewery started in about 2 weeks. We'll be going. The government shutdown has slowed us down a little bit with some of the permitting departments furloughed. But that is definitely going to be starting. We're excited about that. We've hired a master brewer, so we're not doing it. It's not our area of expertise. But yeah, we're really, really excited to take full advantage of the building. And, we're focusing primarily on the restaurant right now. We do occupy all the floors, so that's one question we get asked a lot. And we will open up the second floors once we get the restaurant going and we get staffed up appropriately to where we can give the right experience to our customers. So we're looking forward to doing that here in the near future, and we'll make an announcement when we're ready to open up the upstairs.
So what do you envision being in that space? Just an extension of the restaurant, or?
No, it'd be more just for, wedding venues, concerts, corporate parties, things like that. It'll never be open to just roll them up and go.
Sure.
The building's just too much to operate to do that, and that's one of the problems I think people have had in the past with it, but we'll figure it out as we go, and we're just going to conquer it one floor at a time and figure it out. So.
That's right.
Yep.
It's a beast.
Yeah.
We've also expanded. Most people knew we just had beer and wine at the old location. Now we have a full liquor license. We have this beautiful bar downstairs. We have an amazing bartender staff. People are really enjoying all of the creative drinks that we have and what we're offering, and we'll continue to bring in more and more types of exotic whiskeys and tequilas and things like that. We're just not able to boil the ocean right away, but we're really excited about doing that. We're a restaurant first, and we look forward to being able to service everyone's needs, but we've had a lot of really good compliments on how beautiful the bar looks and how nicely decorated it is. And this is a focal piece for the restaurant, and we really wanted to make sure that we kept it in its almost original state and just spruced it up a little bit. So we're really excited about that.
And just to let you guys know, we will pan around here in a bit and show you this gorgeous bar. So one question that I had for you is, I understand that you guys have plans in the future to maybe do some events and things like that. I'm just really excited. You guys have so much energy and
Thank you.
Yeah, it's just wonderful. So maybe some sneak peeks of some things that you guys are kind of tossing around right now.
Sure. So we have had the great pleasure of supporting the Wolf Fest. 1019 The Wolf has been an extremely amazing partner for us. And we have catered for their Wolf Fest for 4 years. And we've gotten the chance to, one, become extremely good friends with the radio station, as well as some of the artists. So we're looking at bringing in some really high-end talent. We had 2 amazing local Lincoln bands that were just here our opening weekend, Tatiana and the Wayward Coyotes and Quarter Horse Drive. Simply amazing local bands. If you guys ever get a chance to go see them, please do. But we're looking at bringing in some country artists. We prefer to stay in that genre.
Sure.
And we'll open it up to that. So we really want to bring some nightlife to Lincoln, but we're not going to be a bar that stays open late or have concerts all the time. We really want it to be unique and really have a great experience. And so we're going to start with doing that. We'd love to do a Roaring 20s party for 2020. Come in period costume. That's probably something that we'll start putting together around Halloween. Monty, if you don't know, is a huge Halloween fan. He wanted to get married on October 31st so he could dress like the Walking Dead. So he is extremely into Halloween. And the owner of the building, they also own Evangeline's down in Old Town Sac. So we'll partner with them to bring in costumes and things of that nature. So we'll probably do a lot of things around that outside of concerts. Just to start, we're open to ideas. If anyone has them, please feel free to let us know what you would like to see Lincoln bring. And if we can make it happen, we certainly will.
That is so wonderful. I'm excited to hear more about that. So are you guys fully staffed, or are you still looking for staff members?
We're still definitely looking for a few qualified people. So, we're looking for some qualified line cooks, maybe a bartender or two, things like that.
We're really fortunate. We have the same staff in the kitchen that has been with us since day one.
Wow.
So Austin and Sean have been with us since we've opened up the other restaurants. The only reason why this is possible. As well as we have a lot of long-standing servers that have been with us 3 and 4 years. So we're really fortunate. But yes, as Monty mentioned, we're definitely looking for help. We're always accepting applications. The amount of response from the community has been overwhelming. We figured we'd be busy our opening week, but it has continued, and we're working out the kinks, and we're getting better and better every day. But for us, if we could get additional staff, we can definitely help us service our customers that much better. But yeah, the kitchen is primarily where we're looking. So if you're qualified, you have kitchen experience, prep cook, line cook, we'd love to have you come and see us.
So, quick question. If somebody were wanting to make reservations for Friday, Saturday, what is your reservation schedule anyway? I mean, should they make reservations in the middle of the day?
We highly recommend reservations, especially for parties of 6 or more. We're only going to take so many. One of the first mistakes we made on our opening weekend is we took way too many reservations, and the tables weren't turning quick enough. And so we weren't able to seat everybody at their accommodated time. So what we've learned from that is that given the response that we have, we will take reservations. We're only taking so many per night.
Sure.
So get in early. We'll let you know if we're done for the day and you're welcome to walk in. We have a call list. I've gone to an automated system now to where we can text and tell your tables are ready. You can correspond with us that way. But yes, definitely call, and we'll do the best to accommodate. But we do take reservations, and when we stop, it's because we're full, and we need to make sure that we can get patrons who are just walking in serviced as well. And just as a reminder, we are still closed Monday, Tuesday. We've kept our same hours, so we're open Wednesday through Saturday, 11 to 9, and Sunday, 11 to 8, and then closed Monday, Tuesday. So if you need to get a hold of us on those days, just leave us a message, and we'll return your call when we get in on Wednesday.
All right, so this show is very interactive, and we like to encourage audience participation, comments,
Sure.
questions. So for you folks that are watching live, who has questions, comments?
So Sonia Coupler asked if you guys will have takeout.
Yes, we do still have takeout. Yes.
Okay, perfect. You already answered the hours question. Paul and Lisa say, "What's up, Montey?" They had a great lunch on opening day.
Thank you.
And then Sarah says, "I've heard of this place. Did they move and expand into Beermann's?"
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we've moved from the Lincoln Blvd feed building. We were upstairs next to Old Town Pizza, and we had a small 3,000 square foot restaurant, bathrooms outside in the hall, to now a 14,000 square foot massive expansion. We're really, really pleased. And again, come check us out if you haven't. We've kept a lot of the same menu. We've added some new exciting things. And now we have this gorgeous full bar as well. And we're going to be brewing our own beer. So we're trying some new developments to expand the restaurant and make it more exciting and interesting for Lincoln.
Awesome. You know what? That was the next question, was how much bigger is it? And you just answered that. Sonia Coupler asks if you guys will have beer tasting dinners.
Eventually, we will hopefully expand where we're opening one night a month upstairs to do a high-end dinner that'll be whether a beer-paired or wine-paired dinner or possibly even whiskey-paired dinner. So it'll be, it'll probably range anywhere from $100 to $200 a person,
Sure.
but you'll be a 5 to 7 course menu with appetizers and the whole works. So eventually.
For those who don't know, Montey is a culinary trained chef. Barbecue is his home roots. That's why he has barbecue. This is where he feels close to his roots, his home. He's a transplant here. He calls himself a Texas transplant, but he's an extremely accomplished chef. So these are the things that he'll do to, expose all his talents and do not barbecue, but really high-end dinners. It's always been something we've had a dream of doing, and now that we have the space, that's one of the exciting developments that we'll be doing and looking forward to. Partnering with local wineries like Chatty, doing local beer tastings, whether we're using Knee Deep or any of the local breweries in town, and definitely keeping it local. We love all the support that we get from the community, and we extend that back out. We have had such an amazing response from all of the businesses around here, yourself included. Everyone has been so welcoming. We've gotten plants and flowers and gifts and food and cake, and we're just overwhelmed. It almost brings tears to your eyes about how responsive this community is. We knew that we had a good thing, but boy, to feel the response and just, if I may use the word love, that this community has given to us, we could not be more grateful and more humbled by it.
We have more. Any live music? I know you guys did a concert in your grand opening. Is this going to be a regular thing? Or?
Once we get going, we just kind of did it. We did it to kind of figure out what would happen, so we understand how the upstairs works, and that way we can fix any kinks that we had, and we definitely found a few.
Yeah, we're new at this, so yes, we definitely intend to do that. But again, we want to make it really unique. As we said, we've got a lot of great exposure with our work with 1019 The Wolf. We've had a lot of people come in and provide their ideas and suggestions. They've sent us their music. We encourage you to do that. You can email it to us at the Barrel Smokehouse at gmail.com. We're always happy to give a listen. We're definitely geared towards local. So if you're a local, please let us know, because we definitely want to support you the way that we've been supported.
Dana asked, how long do you cook your brisket for? It's super tender.
It usually goes between 12 and 18 hours.
Wow.
That's quite a long time. Low temperature.
Wow. I think that's what I smell.
You do. The smoker's being unloaded from last night.
Yeah, it depends on the size of the brisket, so they stay in for different lengths of time depending on if you have a 20-pound brisket. When it goes in, it probably weighs 10 when it comes out, because it loses about half of its mass. So.
Oh, wow.
That's why it costs so much.
And Dana asked, who's your baker? Because the cornbread's super yummy.
The cornbread would probably be all of us. We're all the bakers on that, but we did just recently hire a baker, which Mitzi knows who she is because she sold her a house. So
yes, we have a local Lincoln mom who is a pastry chef. And so she's coming in now. We have her desserts of the month. She's made fresh baked cookies, so we have those to offer. So she'll be doing a dessert of the month for us. We're really excited. She brings a lot of flair.
Yes.
People have really enjoyed this dessert of the month. This month is an orange buttermilk cream cheese cake. It's delicious. We've already gone through several. So that was a new addition that we've had, because we don't sell a lot of dessert because people are very full. But now that we have homemade and local offerings, we're getting a lot bigger response to it. So we're really excited about that.
And Sonia asked, will the beer be their own label, double barrel beer?
it'll be something. I don't know. We haven't really thought that far. It's definitely going to be our beer. I mean, I haven't really we've came up with some funny names for each beer that will be coming out with the beers, but as far as a label, I guess it would be called, maybe Double Barrel Brew or Double Barrel something.
We'll give you guys a sneak peek. So we're intending to brew at least 4 beers. Our first beer that's going to come out is going to be a Hefeweizen. So if you're a Hefeweizen fan, that's the first one we're going to brew. We had to redo all the tanks, so we want to make sure that everything is working properly before we brew all 4 beers at once. But we intend to have a Hefeweizen first. We're going to have a red ale We're going to have a nice porter. It'll be a pretty high ABV account, and then we're deciding if we're going to do just an IPA or a hazy IPA. So we'll have at least those 4 beers brewing, and possibly more if it turns out to be a good success. The brewer that we hired is very well known. He's brewed for Knee Deep, and he brews for Out of Bounds currently. So we're really excited.
Not currently.
Oh, he's not currently. Okay, sorry. Reverse. So he's not brewing for them, but he has in the past. He's very accomplished and very well known. So we're really excited to have him, and we should have beer with about a month.
Couple,
three,
somewhere there.
Three
Or a month
to 3
or
weeks
less.
to a month, and we'll put out there when their first beer's ready. But it's going to be a Hefeweizen. We haven't told anybody that. Now we've told all of Lincoln.
I love that. You heard it first.
And then the long-awaited question: is the building haunted?
So I'll start, and then I'll let Montey answer. I've seen no evidence. There has been a lot of reports that people are seeing things. I'm remaining very neutral. I've not been spooked or creeped out, but I'm definitely open to. If it does happen, I'll certainly say, but I have not had any experiences as of yet. And we've been here pretty late, but nothing yet.
Yeah, so one of our employees has had a moment of something happening. I have not. I did get creeped out one night, which doesn't really happen because I'm kind of fearless. I don't know, maybe the ghosts are scared of me.
They seem to be very friendly so far, if they are indeed here. But yeah, we have not had any experience with that, but we have had a lot of requests for people to come in and do like ghost hunters or something to that effect, which, Montey being the huge Halloween fan type that he is going to probably say absolutely whatever you want to do to come see if it's haunted. But as of yet, nothing crazy has happened. So
We did have some alarms set off in here this week, which was a
Really?
little weird. So I had an alarm say it was outside motion detector trigger, and then it said it was inside, and we came in with the police and searched the building, and there was
Wow.
nothing. So maybe that was a ghost. I don't know.
So, do you mind sharing what happened with your employee?
It was when we were originally cleaning up in here. We started cleaning in here in like June, and I believe it was like a little flower basket or something, or pot, or like a plant thing, a wicker basket, supposedly flew across the room and hit him. I don't know. Is that what it was? Yeah.
And is this the...
That's
Yes,
him right there.
this is our bartender extraordinaire when you pan around. This is Billy. He makes all our wonderful drinks.
Now, can you do that without disrupting the microphones, or will we need to get up, or... I don't know, what do you think? Can you go up over the camera? Actually, so we're panning around.
There's
I'm
Billy.
sure you guys
Hi,
figured
Billy.
that out. There's the gentleman that was hit with the basket. And so you guys can see that it's beautiful in here. They've done a great job of really making it theirs, but also preserving, the history of the building, and it's just looking amazing in here. I know I'd love to come back in a little bit. I have lunch with my dad on Wednesdays, and so depending on what your weight looks like, or
Lunch
this
usually
Thursday.
isn't too bad. So lunch is busy and
Yeah.
decent, but it's not.
Yeah.
The weekdays aren't crazy. You can definitely get right in for lunch.
Okay.
There's not a wait anyway.
Yeah, and some of this still could be the newness, but if not, like Saturday, we started running a wait list at 4 p.m.
Oh, okay.
And we try really hard to be really realistic with our wait times, and some of that includes once you get seated and waiting for the food. But, we'll take good care of you when you come, and we appreciate everyone who spends their time and wants to give us their patronage. And, we'll do everything in our power to make everything just the best that it can be.
Do you guys have new wait staff, or do you have the old wait staff plus them, or?
We definitely have a few new people, and a lot of the people have been with us for a long time. And
So we brought all our crew came with us, and then we've hired some new hostesses and some new servers. A couple of them have lived in Lincoln their entire lives, so that's really nice because they know just about everybody.
Yeah.
And it's really fun to see them interact. But yeah, our core group of wait staff, so we've almost doubled in size in employees just with the amount of expansion, and then just the amount of food that we need to put out now. And we occasionally do run out of things, which we apologize for. We are a total scratch made restaurant, so we make everything in the mornings, and if we think we're not going to sell this much potato salad, or we run out of croutons, or sometimes we run out of salad, just because we buy everything fresh every day. It comes in every day fresh. We really do try to hit that right balance, but we're learning a whole new normal now, so bear with us. We did run out a little bit on our first weekend, but I think since then we've been pretty we've been able to estimate it pretty well. So, but we're upfront. I mean, if we're out of anything, we'll let you know.
Yeah.
And if it's something you were really wanting, it's your choice to stay or come back and try us a different time. But yeah, so we take a lot of pride in the fact that we make everything from scratch, and it does. Our ticket times, they're relatively fast given the expansiveness of the restaurant. So
Yeah.
We're getting better and better every single day. So, yeah.
We do get a little backed up sometimes when we're full, and then we have people calling in to-go orders as well and online orders. So it's not just the people in here; it's other stuff coming in too that backs us up as well. So.
Sure.
And just to go back to the online or the takeout, we do have an online ordering system as well. It's called LeapSet. You can go on and you can order online. Our full menu's there. You pay online, your order, you can put what time you want to pick it up. We'll accept it. If we can't, we'll call you back and let you know if it has to be a different time or we're out of something that you've ordered. And your order will be ready when the time you ask. We just have it all set up to go. So if you like, you can order online versus calling in.
Marcy Town asked how old you have to be to work there.
So depending on the job, obviously in the bar you need to be 21, at least 18 because you cannot touch any alcohol under age of 18, even clearing glasses. So we are very known for giving first jobs. We have a few people in here that this is their first job. We started somewhere once too, so we definitely do not turn away younger folks. If you're almost 18 or you want some high school work experience, we're willing to talk about that. But we do prefer 18 at minimum.
Got it. So I just want to let you guys know this is our raffle prize this week. It's a $20 gift card to Double Barrel. And so if you guys share our live video by tomorrow at noon, comment, share, let us know that you did share it. You'll be entered into a raffle, and so I'll go ahead and raffle this off at some point over the weekend. So really excited about that. And then I just wanted to, in respect of your time, I know you guys got to get the restaurant open. So did you guys have any final thoughts or anything else that you wanted to mention?
We'll just see you when you get here.
I just want to extend another thank you to everyone who supported us. It's because of the community that we were able to expand. When we first started this, we never owned a restaurant before. Montey's been in the business a long time. I am not from this industry. And I look back at the last 5 years and I can't believe we're sitting here today. But it's because of this community of Lincoln and the outreach communities. We have a lot of people that come far to see us, but we know the backbone of it is Lincoln. And we have made so many tremendous friends through this restaurant, that have become like our family now. And that's probably the most gratifying thing, is getting to meet and talk to as many people as we can and getting to know folks. But it is because of you guys that we're sitting here today in this beautiful building, hopefully going to make a go of it and be longtime tenants in this building, in this community. So we're certainly off to a great start. And again, heartfelt thanks to all of you. We couldn't do it without you.
Well, I just want to say on behalf of everybody watching, thank you guys. Thank you guys for everything that you guys have done to establish yourselves. This is a wonderful fit, I believe, in this building, and I think you guys are just what this building needed. So
thank you so much.
Absolutely. And thank you guys for joining us today, too.
Yeah. We're happy to be able to do it.
Well, thank you guys for watching.
Bye, everyone. Have a good day.